cute. Whew. Guys, uyazi amaswati masekakhuluma. Greetings you guys, greetings, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you are welcome, and please don't leave without subscribing and click that notification bell so that you can be notified every time when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome back to the channel. And it's a story time. It's been a while for me to come to the studio and do a sit down video. We've been vlogging. It's October, it's a vlogtober, and this story time is gonna be featuring on my vlogtober. So let's start with a story time. Okay, before I start with my story, it's my snack time. It's around 11, so I decided to combine my story time with my snack time. I'm eating here pineapple, very nice, very soft, very sweet. And I'm also going to be having, I've already opened my chips because they are the sound as we open them, it's very disturbing. So this is the protein chips that I will be eating while I'm doing my story time. It's very hot, you guys, hence I'm going to be drinking my favorite drink, which is called Lift Off, mixed with hydrate, ice, and hot and water. Guys, you know, we are professional complainers. Every time, if God can come here and ask us what is happening, what exactly do you want? Because when it's cold, we complain. When it's hot, we complain. When it's raining, we complain. When there's no rain, we want rain. Can't you see? So the reason that I haven't been coming here to do a sit down at my studio is because it was still cold during the winter. So I did some of the story times at my bedroom, but today, yeah, here I'm on leave this week, so I'm going to do this series of this story time because the story time is gonna be long. Probably I'm gonna be doing few episodes. I haven't really planned well as to how they're gonna go, because I have this tendency when I'm sharing stories, I am very fast, and when I listen to the story, I'm asking myself, did people even understand what I was saying? So I'm going to cut them short, different episodes, and then please follow. I'm going to like name them very well, like as in episode 1 of a story time with the topic that I will decide on. But yeah, I will decide the topic together now very soon. But without further ado, let's just go straight to the story time. Whew. Oh wow. Oh, my lift off, guys, with hydrate and ice. I wish you can taste it, man. Let's toast together to my amazing combo drink that I decided to create, and it's super nice. But without further ado, like I said earlier on, let's get straight to the story time. Let me try and calm down so that the story can flow very well. So the guy that we are going to be talking about today, I don't know what am I gonna call him, because you know, this guy, man, must I call him, this guy was a nerd? No, man, I can't call him a nerd, man. Let me call him the bookworm, because this guy was a bookworm, and he used to be very intelligent, and he loves books, and he was always studying, encouraging and motivating. So you also don't want to date someone that is not clever and you also not clever, so you make sure that you also try and match up with the person. And he was really encouraging and teaching me, because we're also doing the same course, but he was ahead. When I was doing first year, he was doing second year. So when I came to Bloemfontein to stay in Bloemfontein with my sister, it was my second year of studying, but it was my first year in Bloemfontein. I hope that makes sense. I started my first year at Kwakwa in a branch of the very same university. And then the following year, it was just something that could not wait to go to a different, better city, which was Bloemfontein in Free State. So the following year, I went to Bloemfontein to study, continue with the same course. The same course that I was doing, even my sister was doing it. And even the bookworm was also doing the same course. Hope that makes sense. Bookworm was my late sister's friend. R.I.P. sister, I still love you and I'll always love you. So Bookworm was my sister, was was a friend to my sister, to my late sister. So Bookworm used to come and visit. Let me just put it like this. The first time that I saw Bookworm, it was in our flat. She visited us. We used to stay in a very beautiful flat far from the university. I think it was around, like, it was a beautiful suburb which is called Willows in Bloemfontein. If you know Bloemfontein, then you know what I'm talking about. So we're staying at Willows, and Willows was the suburb. And even the flat that we're staying in, it was one day I'll share a story about how we got that flat, how did we finish it, and on and on. But we are not in that story for today. We are on this one. So now we used to stay at Willows, far from the university. Probably it was 3 to 4 kilometers to walk. Unfortunately, we didn't have Uber. We didn't have money for taxi. There was not even a taxi that goes there. So you just had to walk. So Willows, Bookworm used to come and visit my sister. I remember it was around when I started meeting Bookworm. It was around January, February. So now I was not dating Bookworm. I was not even flirting. I didn't even have a crush or no chemistry for Bookworm, because I was still in love with my yellow bone Sotho guy that I left in Kwakwa. Now we are at Bloemfontein. I'm still in love with the guy that I left in Kwakwa. We are still very, very fine together at that time. So Bookworm used to come and talk to my sister. They will chat for a very long time. Bookworm will visit and sit and stay there for a very long time. We will eat, I'll sleep, I'll be bored, I'll be studying. Bookworm will just be there. They will chat with my sister. They will have fun. They were friends even a year before. Remember, they were in the same course and they were on the second year. The time when I was doing first year, they were on the second year. So when I came to do my second year, they were on the third year. So they were always above. So they were talking about the things that I don't know. I don't know what they were talking about, but they would spend a lot of time talking. Later on, I realized that no, Bookworm kept on venting on my sister regarding the girlfriend, the current then girlfriend, who was Bookworm's girlfriend. The girlfriend was also my sister's friend. They were also studying at they were doing the same course, so they were attending the same classes. Most of the things they were doing together. So now it's around January when Bookworm keeps on coming. So Kanti Bookworm is venting to my sister because of the girlfriend. That now girlfriend, when she went home in December, now it's January the following year. So now the girlfriend went home in December for holidays, but found someone much better than Bookworm. I think he started dating this guy who was driving BM and have money, and he did not want anything to do with Bookworm. Shame, poor Bookworm. So Bookworm really was definitely in love with the girlfriend, in such a way that he Bookworm is one of those guys that, did I explain? He was just that guy that Shem is always like respectable, polite, loving, and is that guy that will carry your bag without being shy. That guy that will just be telling everybody about you without being shy. I don't know how to explain. So he was in love with the current then girlfriend. That girlfriend was just a lady who actually just recently reunited with the father, and the father was a top dog, like in high places at the university. They just met at the university. I think they were just reunited because of the university, and probably mother got to find out that this person is actually working there, and then took the lady there, and then they started reuniting and so forth. So basically this lady who was dating Ubukwem was the girl that was known to be a daughter of, I think the guy was DVC, like the deputy chancellor, vice chancellor, yeah, DVC at that CUT, but I can't remember. Oh, it was not a dean though, but she was there on top, like, you know, it's vice chancellor, and yeah, he was a deputy vice chancellor at the university. So you saw Upugwembe, he just probably already said, you know what, I found my life, actually live the rest of the life with this person. He was content, he was fine, and he was really, really in love. So he kept on talking to my sister, and my sister would then come, and you know, when you are a mutual friend to a couple, so you listen to this one, and then you go back to this one and say, but why are you doing this to this one? And then this one says, no, I don't want anything to do with Bookworm. I am fine. I've got this person that I love the most, and I think this is the guy that I want to be with. My friend, I love you so much, but no, stop telling me about Bookworm. I can't, not anymore. So it was just that Vinky Vongo of my sister and the friend and Bookworm talking about this, and yeah, nalogo uvutha undaba. Okay, nalogo uvutha undaba. Oh, not uvutha undaba, but that thing went on and on and on around. Even I remember, even up until the first term of the holidays, like your Easter holidays, they kept on trying and trying, but girl did not budge, did not want to hear anything about Bookworm. Then in that Easter holidays, I I'm in love with the guy in Qwaqwa. So Bloemfontein and my home, it was too far. There's no way that I would go home with those short holidays, like Easter holidays, and go home, because it was too far, it was expensive, and I'll spend most of the time on the road just going and coming back for those few days that. So I decided, oh man, let me go and see my other people that I left in Qwaqwa. I went to Qwaqwa to see my boyfriend, was happy. Unfortunately, that was the time when actually he started moving on. Imagine when you are in love, can't someone has just moved on, and then when you're still thinking that this person is still in love with you, can't know. She just got another girlfriend, and yeah, the girlfriend was beautiful, and I could not want to be part of that equation of my boyfriend and that girlfriend. And that girlfriend was beautiful, and you could tell, because when I went to where my boyfriend was working, I found that lady, and my boyfriend was like, hey, like, unfortunately at that time we didn't have cell phones at that time, but it was the time that my boyfriend bought me actually Alcatel. I'll tell you about the story on another day, never mind. Bought me cell phone, and then I realized then he's in love with this lady. I must just leave this guy alone. I go back to Bloemfontein, and a very Bookworm was starting to make his move towards me, and entertaining me without telling me that he wants me to be the girlfriend. He just kept on, like I just said, he was a good guy. He would carry your bag. He will do anything that you are asking. Anything. This is how sweet he was. So Bookworm started making the moves. I'm single, man. I'm content that my boyfriend has moved on. Why am I wasting my time? Let me leave him. his life, his girlfriend, leave him alone. Bookworm started making moves. And I was like, firstly, obviously, I had no interest, but now I have interest because now I am bored. I need that carrying guy that can carry my books from school I told you that where we were staying, it was too far from school to the flat. So I was enjoying that treatment, and it was so nice because now he's my sister's friend. I'm not scared, but my sister was not happy when we started dating. Me and Bookworm started dating. My sister was so angry in such a way that we did not speak for maybe 2-3 months or 1 month, like 2-3 months. I don't remember. That was the first time that we had some disagreement with my sister. So my sister was not happy that now I am dating this guy who was dating the friend. How is she gonna look if now people started knowing that now? And then probably he was thinking that people are going to say, no, you are the one who matched up your sister with Bookworm and all of those. But I don't know what he was thinking, but she was just not happy about me dating Bookworm. But now with no Bookworm, vibing, it was nice. It was like, I was like, when you feel like you're Romeo, Julia and Romeo, something like that. Something like you are just that couple that cannot, when you're in love, you don't want anybody to tell you anything. Nobody. For me, it was like my sister. You're gonna get to a point where you understand that I'm in love with this Bookworm. Please understand. Don't worry. I love this Bookworm of mine. So, but at some point we got along. I remember we're staying in that Willows for that year, and then I remember there was even a point where me and who's this Bookworm, we were vibing, man. Everybody knew that we are that couple that, even just older people will come and say, guys, you are so cute, guys, that kind of a relationship whereby people can see that you guys are vibing, you are in love, and now when I love, when I don't, just know. So I was in love with Bookworm, and Bookworm, like, it's one person that will make you want to study and pass and be excited and celebrate that you got a distinction, and you will give me the previous papers, and then she will sit me with at the library, we study, we pass. That was the life. If there was a life at the time, it was that kind of a relationship. We were just like this, and we saw ourselves as a married couple, because he used to call me my wife. I just kept on saying, have you seen my wife? But I'm telling you about that story, another story time, when he used to say that when I was not even the wife at the time. Then we continued to date. This is another time, I think it was in the following year, while we are still vibing. It was nice. The following year, I remember there was a time when I just walked. Bookworm, as much as he had this girlfriend, but he also had a girlfriend at home that he told me about. So maybe according, I was not a side chick. I was a first lady, because now I was with Bookworm every day. The girlfriend was at home. That he just told me that I have a girlfriend that I left at home. Okay, fine. But at the end of the day, so we never speak about this lady. We're so happy. We never spoke about it. It was starting with P, but it was a name that I've never even met another person with that same name. It was just a complicated name. So one day I come to Bookworm's room. Okay, as much as I was staying in a flat, Bookworm was staying in a one of the residences. He was staying in a residence. So basically what I used to do is that during the break, I'll go to his room, we sit there, we eat there. In my university, you were not buying food at the cafeteria or whatsoever, but there was that time when There was a breakfast, there was a lunch, there was a supper. So I eat there, Mina. But when we just go there and collect the food and then we eat, we used to eat together. I never even starved in the university. Mina, I was eating Bugwem's food. And when I need to wash my clothes, I just bring my clothes and give it to him, and then he will wash my clothes at the rest, because I do not want to wash with my hands. Actually, I didn't know how to wash. I'm gonna share another story time about me starting to wash my own clothes. But so it was nice because she was staying just closer to the university. It was like less than 200 meters for me to get to his rest, and then my flat was too far. So I used to just, that was the life. Every day I go there during break, I go there. I even had my key of his rest room, and even the friend that, because at the time he was doing second year, he was staying with someone in the room. Even that guy knew me. The best friend was knowing me, and then I will get into the room when he's not there, whether he's there or not there. And even the rest manager loved me so much, in such a way that when Bookworm was in class, I'll come and then they'll open for me. I would just go probably and study or eat or whatever. But the life was just like that. So one day, I don't know where I was coming from, but it was closer to holidays. I remember I went to his room just to see him. For the first time ever, I found a picture of this lady on the wall. All of a sudden. And then I'm like, and then I was like, but you know, this is my girlfriend. How? All of a sudden now you are breaking about your girlfriend. Is it because it's about the schools are about to close or whatever, and now when are you going home? And it was a short holidays. It's either September. I think it was September, because during September I never have to go home. So I would stay in Bloemfontein until the schools open. So I think it was a day before he's supposed to go home. Then I went to say bye, and then I found a picture on the wall of this lady. I'm like, how? All of a sudden, and then no, but you always knew that I have this girlfriend and blah. How? Sure. I was shocked, and I never expected that. So we fight, and then I kept quiet. I said, please don't happy, because I think it was late. It was around 6 at the time that I was coming from drama rehearsal. So after rehearsal, I went to his room. Then I found that picture. It was on Thursday evening. So he was gonna go on Friday. And I was like, okay, yeah, please take me home. And then one kappa, yeah, but on the road I was not speaking. I was angry, and like he just made it clear to say, but you always knew that I have this girlfriend. How? And then he left home. Bye, see you when you come back. Bye. And then remember, now is those holidays. Hey, things happened. I'm so angry. I'm telling my friends, this person just disappointed me. Now he's telling me about this girlfriend. I always knew he had a girlfriend, but really to say that to me like that, I didn't like it. Guess what? My revenge. Then I visited this other cousin of mine. It was not my cousin, but my mom's surname is Zondo. So if I meet anyone who's a Zondo is automatically be my cousin. And mind you are in Bloemfontein, you are coming from KwaZulu-Natal, and you meet a Zondo. That person has to be your cousin, whether you like it or not. So now there was this other cousin that we used to visit. So that cousin was staying with some Swati guys. So those Swati guys got a visitor from Swaziland, guys, engasemuhle umfana. Guys, he was tall, he was working, he was, oh guys, engasemuhle. The body, he was tall, he was like, he was, oh, nangisomuntu ama-crush, kodwa lawyer, I think he got me at the right time. That one, that's what it guy told me, how much I'm beautiful, how much, you guys, I was melting. You know, because of that, I'm like, you know, this is my chance. This guy, we were chatting, and then he took my number. This guy was working in the office. He used to call me. I'm about to share another story about him. But that holidays, because he was also there during that holiday time. He was there for some days, because it was not just the weekend. Because I think, remember this, my boyfriend left on Friday, and then we went to that cousin of mine in another flat to visit, because we, you know, when you are bored, you just keep on chilling and chilling there and then. So my cousin called us and said, come, let's chill. And then we went and chilled. And then there is this Swati girl who is so cute. Whew. Guys, you guys are Maswati Masaka Kuluma. Oh guys, I'm just gonna share another clip on this one. You're gonna understand how I felt at the time.
Eyiwela inkomazi igula tinsetse. Siyobika lokhu emasangweni akini. Ngivumele ke imbali yami inkukhe ngiyokuhlanyela akithi emabala. Ngikukunakekela ke uyakucakaza njengembali yaseSharon yabonwa ngemakholwa.
This guy was saying everything that I wanted to hear. You're beautiful. Yo, now I was melting, and I have no boyfriend, because now, obviously, if Mina is a side chick for Upugwem, he must also be my side chick. Oh, not side chick. Makwape. It must be my Makwape, because now. So, we were vibing, and then this guy go back, obviously, to his work in Swaziland, and then he was calling me. I have a phone, and he was calling me. This guy was working in the office, so it was like we were, you know, when you are having a phone and you are sitting on the phone with someone that says everything that you want to hear. Oh guys, where is that guy, by the way? I won't even mention his name. But now he comes back. Guess who comes back? Bugwem from home. We have a conversation. How was home? He thought I'm still angry. I'm not angry. I'm happy. I'm asking, how was home? And then I said, I want to talk to you. Now, the fact that when you have your P lady, who is your girlfriend, so where do you put me there? Allow me to also have my boyfriend, so that you can also be my Makwape. Guess what? I didn't say that I've already met someone. I just said that allow me to get a boyfriend, because you also have your girlfriend. Hey! And then guess what? Bugwem agreed and said, yeah, then I have a girlfriend. So if you want to have a boyfriend, you can have. Don't worry. And I didn't worry. I didn't worry, just like Oli will say, don't worry. If you are watching a YouTube, you know who I'm talking about. I said, don't worry. And then Bugwem said to me, don't worry, you can have a boyfriend. And then, yes. I was relieved, because I've already saw someone that keeps me very, very happy and excited. Guess what? Angel and I have this person who keeps on calling. This person will call, and then let's say we are in our flat, I'll move to the other side of the room and speak to this person, and then this person will like say all these nice things, and then it's like, oh, I'll come back to him. I'm just gonna stop my story time here, because there's more. I'm just gonna continue from here as to how did Bugwem find out about my new fling my new boyfriend, my straight, because he was now emakwapeni. Ne? So guys, for now, let's just stop here this story time before it's too long, but I'm gonna continue. This was the episode of Vlogtober, first episode of Vlogtober story time, where I dated my late sister's friend. Hope you are going to watch the second one, because I'm going to record the second one. See you on the next one, on the next part, on the second episode, whereby I will then unpack as to how did Bugwem find out about my new fling. Thank you guys. Please don't leave without subscribing. Please, and please click that notification bell so that when I upload part 2, you will then be notified. And thank you so much for those who keeps on coming back on these videos. See you on the next video. Bye.